Joseph Smith Jr., the beloved but intensely persecuted founding prophet of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, is at the heart of hearings and reenactment held at the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Museum in Springfield, Illinois. The Illinois Supreme Court Historic Preservation Commission co-sponsored the event, held on September 24th, which was centered on extradition hearings that took place in the 1840s, wherein the state of Missouri sought to force Joseph's return to face charges, but he and his attorney prepared successful legal arguments that questioned the authority of that state to arrest and imprison him, arguments that included testimonies about the persecutions committed against the church in Missouri.
My eyes have beheld the blood-stained traces of innocent women and children in the drear winter who have traveled hundreds of miles barefoot through frost and snow to seek a refuge from their savage pursuers.
The reenactment was followed by a discussion composed of a panel of legal, educational, and historical scholars, examining the court record and contemplating Joseph's circumstances at a time when the prophet was silent during the court proceedings in the 1840s.
He never spoke during any of the 3 extradition hearings. And as I've thought about maybe why he didn't, was I think he might say, Jeff, you got it right. It wasn't about me. It was about my people.
Even when his captors wanted to take him back to Missouri, he said, no, I think I'll go to Nauvoo. He had them at the head table in his house for dinner. I mean, that's just a wonderful human being.
In preparing the reenactment, representatives of the Illinois State Supreme Court reached out to the church through Elder Dallin H. Oaks of the 12 to accurately reference its records of those historic events. As a legal scholar himself, Elder Oaks spoke on the subject of Joseph's legal proceedings at the Nauvoo Visitor Center after touring the historic Mormon community and visiting the Joseph Smith homestead along the banks of the Mississippi River.
It's a remarkable history of obedience to law and respect for law by a leader who, along with his people, was sometimes victimized by that law. One test of a person's character is whether they're able to practice what they preach, adhere to the principles that they have stood for, when to do so is very much to their disadvantage or to their detriment. And against that true principle, one has to give high marks to Joseph Smith. For example, when he was summoned to Carthage, he responded, even though he, I think, knew that he would give his life by that means.